Good morning and welcome to Shave in Solitude. Today we are going to be doing a quick shave with the Henson AL13. This is the razor. You guys must have already read about it, seen reviews of it. Now, why I like this razor is, as you guys know, there are two critical things when it comes to wet shaving. One is what's the pressure that you use? That's the key thing, right? If you put too much of pressure, there's a chance that you can go ahead and cut yourself. The other thing is what is the angle of the blade. Now, this particular razor, if you've noticed, the way that it is designed, the angle is already predefined. So all that it requires is for you to focus on the pressure. And to somebody who's going ahead and learning wet shaving first, I think that's a phenomenal way to learn, because once you get the pressure down, getting the angle down in different razors is not that tough. But the pressure is the key thing. So if you're just starting off your journey, I think this is an awesome razor to pick up so that you can just pick it up, just look at, hey, you know what, let me just put this on the face and just focus on the pressure that I'm going ahead and I'm putting. So let's get the shave on. So I've got around a couple of days of growth. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just normal shaving foam. Now, the reason that I end up using this is, um, you know, a lot of people do not have time in the morning to go ahead and whip up a lather, use a nice shaving brush, and that is great, but it takes like 30 to 35 minutes. You do not have the time most of the days. So if you're able to quickly get a decent shave with a razor like this and just a simple shaving foam, you'll probably be done quickly. So let's get started. I'm going to wet my face. Before I do that, I'm going to load the blade. This is a very simple three-piece razor. So you can just open it up. It opens up in three separate pieces. This is your top cap, this is the bottom cap, and this is the handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a twice used sharp 7 AM blade right here. So I'm just going to use this, just loaded this up onto the razor top cap like this. I'm going to close the bottom cap like this, and then let's just screw this on. Now, Henson as a company was started off by people who I believe make parts for satellites and so on and so forth. But I'm really glad that they got into this as well, because this is a phenomenal piece of tech. So again, as you can see, you should be able to see this small little blade coming out right at the side. It's beautifully made. Angles are set in, and this should be an easy shave for you. All right, I'm going to wash my face and we'll get right to the shave. The face is washed. Let's put the shaving foam on. Okay, we got the shaving foam on. Let's start with the first pass with the grain. So it's always the first pass which takes off most of your hair. Pass number 2 and pass number 3 is relatively simpler. And again, just the pressure is what you need to keep your eye on. The angle is already been taken care of by the razor. So given that the angle is already built in, it's nearly impossible for you to cut yourself. Unless obviously the pressure that you're putting is too much. Okay, first pass done. Let's wash up and lather up for the second pass. Okay, second pass across the grain. Second pass done. Let's get ready for the third pass. Pass number 3, against the grain. This upper lip area is always a little bit of a trouble spot for me. Let's see how does that go with the third pass. All right, let's wash up. Let's see how is it that we did. There might be certain areas that we need to buff up one more time. Okay, let's do a quick fourth pass. For a shaving foam, the residual slickness on the shaving foam is not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, we are done. Let's wash it. Okay, moment of truth. Let's check how the shave went with what is the feedback that we get from the alum. No feedback there. Very slight little feedback here on top. That's the area that I said I have a little bit of a problem with. No feedback on any of these sides. No feedback here as well. My neck is generally quite a sensitive area for me. So given that I have zero feeling coming from this, means that it was an excellent shave and my skin is going to feel great and it's not going to flare up. Alright, let it stay for 30 seconds and then you can rinse it off. Alright, we're back. I'm going to just pat my face dry. Now we're going to put some splash on. So there's this new splash called as, I don't know, Spike. I'm sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, but it's a phenomenal splash. Very clean, makes you feel very nice, and the post shave feel is awesome. So let's get that on. Just a few drops. That is enough. Rub your hands together. Just pat it on the face. Very nice. Very, very refreshing. So to quickly summarize, this is a phenomenal razor, guys. If you're starting off in this world of DE shaving, wet shaving, dual edge shaving, this is a phenomenal razor for you to buy. You just saw it took off 2 days of growth, which just regular shaving foam. Obviously, if you use better quality shaving creams and soaps, it'll even give you an even smoother shave. But if you take a look at it, perfectly good shave. Everything is BBS. And if I wasn't talking so much, probably I could have gone ahead and finished this in around 12 to 13 minutes, which I think for a daily shaver is phenomenal. So I hope you guys like the video. You have a wonderful day and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye.